Ugh. Oh my gosh. Am I live? Can you see Blender? Ugh. Okay, this is my first live stream, guys. I'm going to be making a helicopter for my Osama bin Rabbit uh thing, animation. Um and yeah, so let's get started, guys. Um I'm a little nervous, can't lie. Nobody's watching this, which I'm glad. Could just probably not even say anything, honestly. Okay. Um, do I have desktop audio off? Yes, I do. Okay, so you can't hear if I listen to music. Okay, my friend recommended that I have like an above shot of the helicopter with a moon in the sky type of thing. So I only got to really model the underside of this helicopter. I'm pretty sure this helicopter is called the UH-1. Um, it's a very nice looking guy, but yeah. Okay. So let's copy this and paste it. I want to have a reference to the front. So I can see when I view from the front, I can see what's popping. Okay. Uh, let's get modeling. Let's go, guys. Modeling time. Um, so I'm gonna start off with the basics. Something like this. Um, oh, okay, I'm like, sorry I'm being so silent. I just don't know what to say. Okay, sorry, I'm just watching the replay. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this. Just extrude that. Um, I'm gonna open up some reference actually on my side monitor really quick. The Bell UHA-1. Okay. So it's like really square. Honestly, I might just start off with a square instead of a plane. Something like that. Should I mirror it? I probably should. Probably should mirror it. Oh yeah, by the way. Oh fuck. Sorry. By the way, guys, this is gonna be a PS1 style thing. Here's my pre-created assets. I didn't stream this part because I didn't have the idea to, but here's the pre-made guys. We got four US Marines. I am aware that this is not this is like Desert Storm with the freaking I forgot what this camo's called, like a lollipop or some shit like that. I don't know. Like chocolate chip, I think it was called. Um, Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Um, Sorry about that. Uh, okay, we got the base, the body. Uh, it's the first time I've ever modeled a helicopter before, so I kind of got no idea what I'm doing. So you guys gotta bear with me. The topology on this might be insane. Okay. I think something like that would be good. So shoot again. Scale X 0. I don't know if I really want to stream this. Kind of just want to watch YouTube on the side, like a podcast. Um, mm, like listen to Creepcast or something. I don't know. I don't know. I might turn the stream off, guys. If anyone's watching this, no one is, of course. But like in the future, someone's watching this, I might. Okay. I'll give it a bit more. I'll stream for like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna hop onto the YouTube binge watch while I do this to fry my brain. Um, okay. Looking good. Ooh, not looking good on the front. It's okay. Side is all that matters, guys. The side profile is all that she cares about, guys. Okay, we got to do that kind of like big little poo-poo on the side, but we will do that later. Um, okay. So this thing, we have the kind of like a bend, right? The window kind of like slews to the side, slopes to the side a little bit. So we're gonna have to adjust the mesh here. So we're gonna pull this back a little bit, create that kind of slope that we got going. Right, a little slope here. I'm gonna turn cavities on, so we can see a little bit better. Or should I turn shadow? I'm gonna turn shadows on. Okay, that is horrific with the mirror modifier. We're gonna turn that off. Okay, so and then it kind of has like a McDonald's curve going like this. So we're gonna pull this down. So yeah, something like this, and then this edge is gonna come down too. So we got kind of a curve, but right now it kind of just looks like a drawing, a little kid drawing of a window. So I'm gonna do a loop cut down the middle because we're gonna need this topology anyways. We're gonna need this mesh to be adjusted, give it more of a circular feel. So we're gonna drag these two, gonna move it a little bit forwards, and boom, we got some more depth. It's a little bit depth. What am I talking about? It's a little bit smoother. Okay, now this edge right here, we're gonna drop and bring it here. This one right here, we're gonna drop and bring it here. This guy, we're gonna drop and bring it here. This guy, we're gonna drop and bring it here. So now we get a little bit more of, well, I'm gonna actually move these a bit like that. I think that is good. That is succulent. Might remove this, adjust the edges. Hold on, guys. Okay. Um, so we gotta fix the edges here. Because it's too flat, so we're gonna need a little some a little some horizontal stuff coming in. So how am I gonna do this? Okay, so we need some topology over here. So we can have something coming down like this. Right? Uh and we'll probably need a vertex some for the door. Gonna need something like that. Something like that. Okay, now these faces, we're gonna connect these vertices here. And now we need to adjust. We need to find a way to connect these two. So let's look at the helicopter. So we can see that it kind of bells out at the bottom. It's kind of a bell shape. A very, very fat, not really looking like a bell at all shape. So we're gonna have to add an edge loop over here, coming down like here. So let's fill this, and let's make a triangle. We're gonna have two triangles, and you know what you can do with two triangles? You can make a square. Make a square, guys. So we're gonna do that once we fill all of this. So you're just gonna grab the two faces. Boom, boom. Alt J. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a polygon. Sorry about that. Okay. So now we have vertices here, which means we can make a curve. Instead of it being flat. We don't like flat looking helicopters here. Okay. Okay, this is it's looking okay. It's looking very square. It ain't looking very circular. So we're gonna have to fix that. Gonna have to fix that. Maybe the shade smooth modifier will save us, you know? Maybe maybe the shade smooth. Not modifier. The hell am I talking about? Okay, let's bring this guy down a little bit. It's gonna give it some more. Should probably just bring down the face, honestly. Give it some more roundness. Okay. Kind of looks like a cat. Looks like a cat. Let's bring this one up just a smidge, just a smidge. Okay, this is gonna be a very, very easy topology right here. We're just gonna do a nice cut all the way there. Nice cut right there. So this will allow us to get some more thickness on this bad boy. Make it less circular. Let's do that for all of these edges. All of these vertices. This one we can connect to that corner. The backside, we're going to ignore that for now. Not touching that yet. Okay. So let's just adjust this a little bit more. Let's pull it out, make it more spherical. We should probably look at the reference and line this up with the kind of green part. Okay, so yeah, we can see it's kind of a little too deep. A little too deep. So to fix that, we're just going to grab all of these vertices. All of these vertices, and we're just going to pull it up. Looking good, young boy. Looking good. You know, screw that freaking watching YouTube. I like talking to myself. Throat's getting a little peach though, so we might need to get some water. Okay, so we need this to be a bit more like that. Also, I'm pretty sure if we look at this, I don't know if this is straight. I mean, that might just be yeah, it looks straight here on the blueprint. I think we need more of a curve down here. More thickness. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Let's just pull these back a little bit. Give it. Okay. Let's hide this really quick. How is it looking? Fuck, that looks so shit. Ugh, that looks terrible, guys. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Ooh, is my microphone still working? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Ooh, current viewers are 0. That is exciting. That is exciting. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Looked better in my head while I was taking that pee. I think I have like an enlarged prostate, at the ripe age of 19. That was a pretty painful pee pee. My DHT must be very high. I'm gonna go bald soon too. Okay. So we need to have this edge is way too flat, this face. I think giving it some much needed thickness is gonna help our cause. So we're just gonna grab all of these vertices, faces, I should say, and just pull it. Okay, not that much. Just a little bit. Like that. And let's pull these ones a bit. Give it some fatness in the middle. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. I need to look at some more reference. Yeah, it does not bell out like on the sides. It stays pretty straight. We could just grab these ones though and pull it. You know what? I'm actually gonna make these straight. These edges. Scale Z. Oops. Scale Z0. Scale Z0. Scale Z0. So now we got some straight boys. Some straight boys in here. Scale Z0. Okay. Should probably do that for the... Nah, let's leave the top. Don't feel like touching it. Do not feel like touching that at all. So, I think I'm gonna pull this in a bit. Give it a bevel. I don't know, I really feel like this feels really sharp. I think it has a smoother smoother fit, like transition. Like maybe like a that type thing. Wait, let's look at the reference. So the door starts there. That's what we'll do it. Okay, I think that's as smooth as we're gonna get. Remember, it's low poly, PS1, CG style. That's that's my favorite style because when I turn this on, it just looks like poo, right? Like we got all these pixels, you know. I'm good at painting. I'm not good at modeling, right? Like way to get distracted. Look at this M16, dude. And then boom, look at the textures. Oh my goodness. Very nice, very nice. Look at okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Or behind myself, I should say. Okay. So it's let's pull this here a little bit. Ah, no, I kind of like that. Okay. Let's smoothen this out a little bit. And let's pull it in a little bit. And let's pull this one in a bit. This one in a bit. This one in a bit. How does this look? Looks a bit more round. Okay, so let's start with the back now, or continue with the back. So the back kind of comes in like this, right? We should do the loops. We don't want freaking hexes, or whatever they're called. Like, I don't know. I think they start with a P, the term for this. Okay. Straightness doesn't matter because it's gonna be in the back. No one's gonna see it because we're gonna put the tail. Let's just keep on dragging this in. This, though, I do want to be straight. Uh, Here we can pull this up. I don't like how it's actually like that. Don't like that. Hmm, whatever. Okay, let's pull it up. Pull it back, I should say. Here, we'll actually pull this into this edge. We're gonna really, yeah, it's good. Okay, how are we looking now? Still really ugly. Still really, really ugly. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. Let's pull this in a bit. You know, nobody's gonna watch this until that animation comes out. And you're probably watching this stream when this animation releases. If the animation does well, of course. I assume it'll probably get like 30 views, and maybe one of you is gonna explore the channel, and you'll find this live stream, and wish I doubt who the hell is calling me. Okay, sorry, somebody just called me. It was a spam number, I think. I don't know, they called me and just didn't talk. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, to the one guy who maybe's watching this stream in the future. I wonder what happens. I wonder who wins the World Cup. I don't know anything about it. I wonder who, if Israel is still around. Uh, really hope they are, you know. Glory to Israel. uh, Sorry about that. Um, don't want Big Yahoo sending a drone at me. Anyways, so yeah, I really hope that animation does well, and you're gonna see if the helicopter looks good. You're gonna be like, wow, that like build trust in the process, you know. I'm not trusting in the process. This is not looking good. This is not. Okay, let's. It looks like a pill. Looks looks like a freaking pill, dude. Let's unshade smooth. I don't. Let's shade it flat. Okay, I think we have like a bit of a curve coming in. I want to like kind of accentuate that. Like I know the reference doesn't have it, but you know this is a edgy cartoon we're making, so let's kind of give it a bigger. I really don't like. I feel like it's way too flat, but the helicopter is flat. I think the nose isn't long enough. Like I think the nose, like yeah, the reference, but like do we even line up? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we should add a loop cut going like that. I think that would be nice. Yeah, that's gonna be good for us. Yeah, and that'll give us more type. Yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. So here we can make it more round. With this crap, I have no clue. No clue. I guess we can round it a bit. Like that. I don't know. It's just, it feels so pill-like. Maybe it's too round. Maybe it's too round. Yeah, let's pull this in a little bit. Um, what the hell was that? My bad. I swear I just heard somebody say my name behind me. It's freaking weird. Okay. I don't know. This looks so bad. This looks really bad. Really, really, really bad. Really, really bad. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Let's grab these Berts, these faces, I should say. I keep always calling them Berts and edges and never faces. Okay. It's gonna go like that, and we're gonna flatten it. Rotate it a bit. Oh, I do not want the faces here. Do I not have clipping on? Oh my gosh, dude. Frick me. Frick me, dog. There we go. Okay, so we have the faces slope in. You know, I screw making a one-to-one, right? Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. And, you know, who cares about realism as long as it looks good? Right now, it doesn't look good nor real, but that doesn't matter, guys, because holy cope, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep on working. I don't know, should I? I'm gonna get rid of some of these vert. Like, I don't want this much topology back here. So let's just do one edge in the middle. So let's merge these guys. Not in the center, not in the center. Merge at last. So we're gonna have triangle right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Let's delete these faces. I don't want that. And smoothing this out because it does behave a little bit like a hexagon. And let's scale x0 that. And let's extrude. Scale down. and extrude. Go all the way here, scale that down, adjust, and extrude. Okay, let's see how this looks. Look at that, it's looking a little bit more help. I think I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is, guys. I know what it is. It's the freaking window. It's not long enough. It's for anyone who says when you start out modeling, don't model humans, listen to that guy. Listen to that dude. Modeling humans is easy. Modeling hard surface objects like a freaking helicopter is so difficult because modeling humans is easy. I see thousands of humans a day. Okay, maybe not thousands, but I see so many humans every day. And it's easier then. I don't see helicopters often, so I don't really have a freaking mental reference for this crap. Oh, it's like a raccoon eating my trash right now. Or my parents' trash. I live with my parents. I'm a wee little lad. Okay, let's cut that. Oh my gosh, is there? His face is in the middle. That later. We're gonna deal with that later, guys. We are gonna deal with that later. Start clipping back on. And fill that. Boom, boom, boom. Should probably just do that with all edges. Okay. And then let's extrude this up. Extrude up. And this vertex we are going to merge here. And this one we are going to fix this. So we got to delete this edge. And we're going to fill that. Boom. This is going to make a 5-sided shape. But to fix that, we will cut it into a guy like that. And you remember what I said, 2 triangles makes a polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh yeah, 2 triangles right here makes a polygon. But then we have a strip. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, this got to be a little bit lower to give it that shape. And let's smooth out this a little bit. Okay. More helicopter shape like. It still looks like a freaking donut. Okay, texturing is going to save us, I think. I think with this, texturing will save us because it will. I'm I'm good at I'm not really good at texturing, but I'm better at texturing than modeling, and that's what's going to save us. Okay. Um so here we're doing the blade holder. For the blades, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do just a 2D rotating image. Like probably I can probably find like here, let's look. Helicopter blade spinning. Helicopter blade spinning. Uh GIF. Okay, this low-key I might have to make my own. Helicopter blade spinning. green screen? Yeah, I found one. Chopper, helicopter, propeller. Oh, that's the side one though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make my own. I mean, it can't be hard. I could probably just like do it in Premiere with like blur, transform effect and stuff like that. Uh, because this helicopter ain't gonna be main. Like the only shot of its exterior, I think, is gonna be like a down side. Maybe like here. Whichever side looks better. If the top looks better, we'll do a top shot, whatever. But I do really like my friend's suggestion with like the moon over here. Um, anyways, okay, let's curve this out. Oh wait, I'm gonna go in my alt account really quick and join the stream, and then I'm gonna write something in the chat. Give myself a little bit of a dopamine. What is this stream called? I think I named it some crazy crap like Osama bin Rabbit. I don't know what I'm gonna name this animation. I might call it Osama bin Rabbit. I think that might be. Okay, wait, let me copy. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh. Is that Papa Belly in the chat? Oh, I haven't wrote anything. Wait, I want to see what this looks like. Hello, Mr. Me? Wait, I'm not gonna write that. Hello, nice stream. You are so good at Blender and you have so many viewers. Uh, uh, exclamation point. And we're gonna put some emojis in here. Let's put this blue guy and that red guy I misclicked. Does it pop up in OBS? Ooh, it does. I like that. Yo, who said hello? Nice stream. You're so good at Blender and you have so many viewers. Yo, whoa, bro, that guy's lit, dude. It's freaking lit. It's freaking lit. It's freaking, it's, oh my gosh. It's kind of sad. It's really sad, honestly. It's, it's really sad. Okay. Let's get back to blendering. Don't want to get distracted now. Okay. Uh, so we gotta pull this. Oh, what the hell? Some ugly ass. Okay, we should really delete this middle part. Oh, look, it's kind of cozy in here. I can't even lie. Like, pretend you're like a rabbit. Gosh, I should make it like rabbit themed, no? Like, what would rabbits drive in? A carrot? No, we don't drive in freaking like burgers, do we? I don't know. Honestly, like, if rabbits were sentient and they were like created the M16, um, they would probably create this helicopter that looks like. Anyways, one thing I want to address before we continue is I'm dyslexic, so oh my gosh, we have two views. What the hell? Wait, wait, was that me on my? I think that was just me on my alt account, and I clicked on it on and off twice or something like that. Dude, there's no way I had two views. Yeah, it happened at the same time. Okay, whatever. I got my hopes up. I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's watching my stream. Okay, it's kind of looking helicopter-like now. Can't even lie. It's starting to get some stuff. Should I might Hold up, I'm gonna watch a YouTube short really quick. Okay, YouTube short was quickly watched. Um, so I was about topology or some shit. Okay, okay, I think the biggest issue is, see how, see how this is kind of like a hand. You know, the base of the hand, you know, the fingers come from here, the wrist is here. It kind of looks like a hand. I think I have to recreate that here, like more strikingly resemble that. So, because right now it don't look like that. Okay, so let's say the door's here. Or honestly, we're gonna make the door a separate mesh. So we're just gonna delete this for now. It's actually just like set this up for the door. Uh, that. Mm. Okay, sick. That's the door. Let's see, more helicopter shape. Ugh, not really. Not really. Okay, I think we gotta have. Wait, I need to look at reference. I think this is gonna help me a lot to see what is under the door. If it begins to slope down or it's still straight. No, it begins to slope down. So this is good. This is really nice. Okay, I think we're gonna just match that. Okay. 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 So let's make this look more like the palm. So we're gonna need, we got to sloop. Why do I always say sloop? We need to bring this up like that, I think. You know, I could see the palm there. I could see the palm right there. I think if we kind of tighten it up a little bit more, just a little bit. You know, don't want to be a little bit too much, just a little bit. Like that. Should be good. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like a palm. Okay. Helicopter's looking beast. It's looking beast. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, let's see what. You know, the best way to tell if your mesh is good, if you're a newbie like me, keep in mind I am very much a beginner to Blender. I have been on and off Blender for the last 5 years, I would say, but only recently have I been using it very often. On Steam, I have it on Steam right now, so I could see my hours. I'm sitting at 400. I'm probably gonna be at 400 by um in a few days, right? I'm at 390 at the start of this stream. Um, so keep in mind, I am pretty new to this stuff, so feel free to roast me. I don't really care what you do, but I am pretty new to this. Do I want this to be my future profession? Of course, I've always loved art as a child, and I am still a child. I am 19 years old. Well, I'm turning 19 soon. I should probably stop talking about myself because, nah, you're here for me, right? You're not here for Blender, you're here for me. Right, so let's continue talking about ourselves. I'm 18. I turn 19 very soon. I don't know when actually, but very soon. Um, but I am 18 at the day of streaming, and I will be 19 very shortly. Um, so I'm not that experienced in Blender. So like in the future, let's say like 3 years down the line, this is gonna be very fun to watch because I'll be like, yo, what was I even thinking? Like, this is just completely wrong advice. This is completely horrible. Why was I even modeling like that? Or I'll just be like completely never even like become go anywhere with this uh 3D. You know, I might just become like a lawyer or some shit. Definitely not a lawyer. Um, anyways, um, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so I think a pretty good way to see if your mesh is trash. I saw this on a YouTube short, so I don't know if it's true, but just subdivide and then do like put a subdivision surface modifier and see if how your mesh like forms. Like, see, it's not looking too good right here. It's looking okay, but it's kind of pinchy. So you just see, right? Like we don't really have any pinches. So we're chilling. We could turn it up a bit. We're chilling. Just the tail connection's a little sus. Because it's a triangle, right? I think it was a triangle. No, it's not a freaking triangle. Okay, I have no idea what I'm. It's probably this inside part with these faces that are messing it up. Let's see if we delete these faces. Well, is this gonna and let's recalculate the normals really quick. Let's see. Is this looking better? Yeah, it is. Look, it looks a little better. We got a little dimple right there. So yeah, see the topology on this is pretty chill. Okay. I'm actually pretty happy with this. You know, streaming is actually pretty, I like this. I like streaming. This is fun, just talking to myself. This will be even more fun with if there was people watching, but you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. You know, I'm honestly like, this is looking good. This is looking good. This is looking attractive. Not that I'm sexually attracted to this helicopter by any means. That would just be weird, right? That would be really strange if I was sexually attracted to my own creation. I think yeah, that's like such clickbait. Like pure clickbait, dude. Pure clickbait. Oh my gosh, is there a viewer? No. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. That was like sorry for that clickbait, guys. Okay, so as we can see, I want to see a little bit. So I'm pretty sure this base part, this kind of tube, it just keeps going and then gets cut off, right? We can see right here. Gets cut off and then it forms into this larger shape. So what we should do is we're going to extrude. And we're not going to do this because that's going to, we don't need that. We don't need to show this in our typology. We're doing a very simple dimple. Uh, well, it's a very simple dimple. Not really gonna need that extra stuff. I'm just coping, like, because I'm too lazy to do it. So we should straighten this out like that. That's not straight, that's a little bent, but whatever, who the hell cares? So let's connect this. Let's fill this and start elongating. Okay. I'm gonna talk about inspiration for this project. So originally, I was working on a project with similar looking rabbits, right? These guys. Um, I started off with like similar looking guys, but they were World War One, right? I had them in a World War One uniform, and it was okay, honestly. It was okay, but I didn't really like it. And then I was like walking with the same friend who recommended the moon thing. I was walking with him, and I thought like, what if I do something like a 9/11 joke? This is gonna end with a 9/11 joke, by the way, the animation. Um, What if I do a 9/11 joke about it being a conspiracy and an inside job, right? Because we haven't heard that one before, have we? Right? Of course, I am only joking. It is a very common joke. Um, but that's where I got the inspiration. And the actual rats are based off of these little toys. They're called fugers. Um, they have these weird looking faces. They're like stuffed animals with human teeth. That's why these rabbits have human teeth. And I was also inspired by Conquer, I think. It's an old Nintendo game made by Rare, developed by Rare, with like kind of like uh squirrels that are a little bit like not rancid, vulgar. That's the word. Vulgar squirrels. What am what- Man, I'm getting tired, dude. I am a fat chud, dude. There's no way I'm getting tired from this. Um, but yeah, like I wish I could show up reference, but I don't want to put reference on the screen because I'm a little I'm like I have it only a display capture. Um, so you can't see my taskbar or hopefully anything else. Ooh, got a notification on my phone. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's some bull crap. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit like a little texture at the bottom of the screen for you guys to enjoy. Um, I'm actually gonna put the Conkers thing um here so I can show you guys. If you see this on screen, um, this is this is a little bit of an inspiration. Of course, this looks far more cartoony, far more better than what I'm doing, but yeah, that's a little bit of a reference I'm doing. Anyways, let's get back to modeling. So I'm thinking we're almost done this propeller. I think honestly, when I'm done this propeller, we just gotta model the door and the. I'm not gonna do the cabin because the cabin is gonna be a separate model. But I think we'll be almost done the model of the helicopter. We'll be almost done the helicopter model. Okay. So we'll just slap on these edges. Imagine somebody sculpted this. That would be freaking crazy, dude. That would be freaking crazy, bro. Freaking crazy. I don't really know how to do this with the faces. With the vertices, I should say. I think this works. That's a 5 face. We're gonna fix that in a moment. Let's just block this out really quick. I mean, if we don't really have to fix it, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's not gonna be that big of an issue. It's in the back. Nah, you see that? Okay, I'm thinking, what should I do with this? I mean, I could run it down like here and then up like that so we can have more of a curve. I think that might be the strat. I think I like that idea. The YouTube thing keeps updating, like the timeline bar at the bottom keeps shifting, and I keep thinking there's some viewer, and I'm like, "Whoo!" I keep jumping every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, a viewer, a viewer, a viewer, a viewer, a viewer, a viewer." But I'm still alone. Oh, can you see? Oh man, I used to have a YouTube channel where I would uh, make like tutorial videos. It's actually that comment. That's the channel I used to use. It's like Papa Belly. I used to do editing tutorials. How far I have fallen from the grace. I was doing that when I was freaking 15, 16, dude. Freaking that crap. Now I'm the exact same person, just lazy, not doing anything, unproductive. I'm in university though, not in high school anymore. Not to be like a guy who peaked in high school, but if you're still in high school and you're watching this, high school's lit. Unless you're, of course, getting bullied and like a social outcast and you don't really have any friends. But if you have friends, like high school's lit, honestly. Like for me it was a good time. Like chilling with the friends, like zero responsibility except for homework and doing well in classes. Everything was chill. Now actually grass is always greener, honestly. Like right now it's summer break for uni. And I haven't like I've been off school for like a long ass time. Like I don't have a job, just been blender maxing, you know. Oh, I'm not stoked to texture paint this thing. I am not stoked at all. This is pretty good. We're running pretty well. 1 hour, lots of stops and breaks. 1 hour and we've really done well with the base mesh of this thing. Um, I think honestly for me personally, this may be different depending on the person, but I honestly think the side reference is the most important for your models because the side, like the front, don't get me wrong, the front is important, but like the side, like especially for like humans, like the side is important because it gives you all that like thickness and that shape. Because like the front, you can kind of make up, but the side silhouette is so important. I feel I could just be like a complete freaking fool who has no idea what he's talking about. I really want to look back at this in like 10 years and just be like, wow, this guy was a was a great mind for his time, you know. Okay, let's fill this in the middle, and I think we'll be done here. I might inset this and just do a little like thing coming out. Dual pupillar. Um, might have to run and get some more water. My throat is peached from talking complete nonsense. Okay, delete that face. I might end the stream and be like, I honestly like when I started texturing like low like trying to texture paint um low poly models in like that original like video game style. I would have loved a video like a stream or something like that of like what I'm doing right now, but like showing like how just like seeing the process of making like wrinkles on clothing. Cause like these guys got wrinkles on their clothes. I'm gonna turn the filter off so you can see better. Like look at those wrinkles. Ooh la la, look at that realism, baby. Like I would have liked to see that. I ended up actually seeing a video. There's a guy making assets for like a boomer shooter. And I was watching it and seeing how to texture paint like clothes. And I'll quickly run down what I saw. Um, Basically, you get like what I did. I don't really remember what he did, but oh yeah, I remember he would get like this doesn't really work because I'm using like a here. I'm actually just gonna bring up the model. I'm also using U-cut paint because it's the best. Okay, so if I turn the wrinkles off, we can see I just have the base color of um the guy, right? Like of his clothing and stuff and his belt. I just have the base color, right? And then with the wrinkles is on the overlay channel, which means when there's a value of white, I don't know if it's like 1 or 0, but like let's say value of white, which is white color, pure white, it will be bright. Like see, this is white color. The shadows is black, of course. So it overlays the color. It doesn't add white on top, but it changes the value of the color underneath it. So that allows you to do shading very well. And wrinkles is very simple. It's just a white line with a black shadow under it, right? So you can see right here the seam I have is just white with blacks on the side. And that's how you do it. That's all you got to do to make clothing. It's very simple. Uh, but again, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Why am I tired, dude? It's like 6 p.m. and I had so much caffeine. Okay, rotor's good. We're gonna slap on a PNG that's gonna be like rotating. Probably make that in a Photoshop or something like that. Um, okay, we need to make this kind of thingy-mabobby. The rotor holder. So I think the best way to do that is we're just gonna inset the face. We're gonna delete this face. And we're gonna drag this boy, and since merging's on, he's gonna connect. Okay, and the face is smaller. Let's just extrude this to see. Average view duration is 3 seconds, but I'm still at 2 views. How did it change? I don't know. 3 seconds is it's brutal, dude. Might be Jover for you. Might be Jover. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get some water, dude. My throat is like fried. Okay, one thing really quickly is I have this plugin for Blender. It lets me do like change the loops and make them circles like that. It is so freaking good. I don't know how this is not in base Blender, but like, woo, it's good. Dude, I'm so like I know Blender has its issues. It has a multitude of issues, 100%. I've encountered some myself, like for an example, when you're animating. I'm pretty sure like children and constraints, you can't really animate those. So if you're holding something, like you can't have two constraints. Who the hell's calling me? Um, Pizza Nova just called me and they were thanking me for my order. The hell is going on, dog? Oh, I just doxed myself. Did I? Is Pizza Nova only in my country? Yeah, okay, I just doxed myself, yeah. If you look up where Pizza Nova's only sold, you'll find out what country I live in. I'm so freaking bad at this. So freaking bad at being an online personality. Ew, never say that the fuck. Shit was the nastiest thing I've ever said in my life. Online personality. Yeah, yo, you guys can freaking find where I live and kill me, honestly. Whoa, getting a little bit too vulgar on here. I need to calm it down. I'm really afraid somebody I know is gonna see this stream. Be really embarrassing. I doubt they'll make it this far, though. Let's be honest. I doubt anyone will make it this far. Okay. This is really ugly, but it's okay. It is okay because it is okay. No one's gonna, like, let's be honest, in the render, no one's gonna be looking at the propeller. Like, okay, honestly, I think this is good. I'm gonna get some water. But this is good. Like, I think I'm gonna slope this a little bit, though. Why do I always say slope? Slope. Yeah, like that a little bit. Is the Steam sale still on? I might. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Man. The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended bitrate. We recommend you use an audio bitrate of. What are you talking about, YouTube? My audio bitrate is low? Can you guys still hear me? Wait, let me play the stream audio. Uh no, it's chill. I don't know. Okay. YouTube is just preying on my downfall. Dude, my voice is ugh. Sorry you guys have to listen to that. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to modeling. Okay, so we gotta make the faces, the doors. Okay, what am I thinking for the doors? How am I gonna do this? Uh, should the door be straight? Like, I mean, like, should the door be outside? Let's see. I think the door is outside and it goes off to the side behind the freaking thing. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna select all these faces, these edges, and then we're gonna duplicate, Shift D, fill, we're gonna take it out, then we're gonna extrude in. And that's it. Should probably connect these edges though. Dude, who is blowing up my freaking phone? Oh, weather. Weather app is blowing up my phone. Weather app. Yay, it's the weather app. It's the only person who messages me. Okay, anyways, enough of that. Loser. Fill, 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 fill. Gotta do the same for this side. Boom. I want the door to be a bit more curved though. So we gotta take that. Oops. Okay. Select this and drag it like that. Yeah, sure. Okay. And let's see. So if we go in edit mode, let's say this is hypothetical once we break everything. Uh, grab the door. We'll say it's like here. I think might be too thick. And then how would this look? We just slide it out like, psh. Oh, oh, that's nice. Do you guys see the vision? Just go, just like, repel down. Oh my gosh, we're getting deployed. Something like that. Okay, so we're gonna select, oops. I want to select that all, hide it. Okay, now we got to create like a little repel thing. Little thing to hold the repels. Because I don't think. Let's see people repelling from it. They repel from the front. Over here. Repel. Why the image is so freaking small? Uh, okay. Actually, it has like kind of a freaking thing that comes out. It doesn't really have a box you hold on. I think that's the Hawk. Black Hawk that has the repel thing. Like a little box that sticks out, I think. I don't know. Black Hawk is a nice looking helicopter. It's a nice looking one. But I don't think it was around for the Desert Storm. Don't think it was. Okay, one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna extrude all this on the Y. Just so the think I'll just honestly bring this all the way in. Like a so. Yeah, I think that's good. So we can have him standing on that platform. Okay, let's mark the seams and then let's get texturing, gang. Okay. I don't really know how I should texture how I should seam this, but let's think. So let's think where the seam should be. We should probably have a seam coming down here, right? I think that would be the easiest one. Here should be easy. It'll be the window, right? Something like that. Probably just do the whole windows its own separate thing like that. Um, the nose, we're gonna theme it like that. Let a seam down the middle, like that. Uh, uh, yeah, like that. I don't know, should I split the mesh in half? Will be good for some symmetry. Just, yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I will do that. So let's go like this. Okay, wait, let's see how the UVs are looking so far. Let's go to UV editor. Okay, that's the window. That's the nose. The nose, we're gonna do coming from the bottom a little bit. See, didn't affect it at all. That is really not good. I don't know why that. Okay, I guess I'm just a chat and it doesn't like me. Okay, let's go here and the wing, we're gonna make its own separate thing. Mark the seams. Mark the seams. Okay, it's looking a little better. That thing, this ugly freaking rotor holder, we're gonna mark it like that, and we're just gonna have a seam running up the middle. Yep, that allows it to be unwrapped pretty well. This thing, should it be its own separate mesh? No, I don't think it has to be. Don't think it has to be. The door, the interior, we should definitely make its own thing. So that's gonna cause some issues. Oops. Interior looking good. This, what the hell is that? That's a window. That's the rotor, that's the nose. That's the top. That's the side. That's the tail. The tail we need to fix up. The tail is not looking too good. Okay. So I think if we bring down the seam all the way here, the tail should be better unwrapped. Yep. Has a it is pretty compressed up here, but it is small. It is small. Okay. But before we do anything, oh, I completely forgot about the door. But before we do anything, let us recalculate the normals. Shift N. Let us alt hide. Control I. Nope, that is Control L, Control I, hide. Okay, here for the door. Very easy. We're gonna mark the seams. We're gonna just go like that. Face select, edge select, unselect that. And I think I will unselect here and have it come around like that. Let's see, what does this look? It's okay. Maybe one over here. Nah, I don't like. What is this? What is this? These are the edges. That's fine, honestly. We just need this to be fat, which I should probably reverse this, honestly. So let's just clear seams. Clear seams. It's fully seamed up. Uh, how would this look? Just separates the mesh. We'll just get rid of this edge. Yeah, we'll get rid of this edge and bring the seam down like that. Okay, yeah, that's good. And it'll be duplicated on that side. Okay. So if we UV unwrap all of this, see how this looks. Okay, this is nice. I don't really see any horrible UVs. It is tight over here, though, I cannot lie, but it's okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overlay the textures because they're gonna be symmetrical anyways. And I wanna unmirror this because we're gonna rig it. So we're gonna let's shade smooth it first. Yeah, looks good. Okay. So we're gonna apply this. And if we go into UVs, this should be one face. Yep. I mean, like, if we unwrap it again, yeah, we have some pretty ugly stuff in here. So we're just gonna have them overlay each other. Ain't taking this to a game engine, so as long as it works in Blender, it works. That is not good ideology and philosophy. I like to have things neat and not breaking, but it is what it is. The windshield, I'm gonna scale up because honestly, I think this needs to be bigger because that's gonna be a very important part of the mesh. The nose is fine. I think it has enough space. Okay, let's save that. Hopefully if I do this, nobody can see what I'm doing, but let's see. If I save as. Yes, none of you can see my files. Okay, I'm gonna save this M15. I'm gonna actually save a copy. Save a copy. M15 post heli mod. Post heli model. M15 post heli models. Save that. So we have that, and I'm gonna upload that to my drive. I don't need to. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Nah, I probably should upload it to my drive. This is a pretty big project. I think I'm on like hour 50 already. Okay, I think it's in documents. It's not in doc. No idea where I saved it. Where did I save it? Blend. Where the M15 post heli model. Save that. Put that onto my drive. How big is the file? It is 3 megabytes. I don't think that's crazy big. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. I might call the stream here wraps. I finished the bottle. Nah, I should at least block out the textures. At the very least. I do not know. I've been streaming for an hour and 30. Okay, I'm gonna change the name of this freaking thing. Of this stream to helicopter. Blender part 1. Bracket helicopter. Okay. Um. I don't know. What should I do, guys? I'm one of your viewers, and I think you should at least texture the helicopter. Oh, I forgot to do the legs. Yeah. How do people stream for this long? Like for 6 hours, dude. I mean, it's their job, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the leggies, the little legs, and then I'm gonna texture it. I should have done that before applying the mirror. Can we unapply the mirror? Can we go before we apply the mirror? I don't think we can. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh, we can't redo. Okay. Uh, so really quickly, guys, if you ever come into the issue where you applied a mirror modifier and you can't go back. Actually, nah, we don't. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Okay, let's apply all the transforms. Origin to geometry to origin. Scale this bad boy up. Oh, we gotta adjust the UVs again because I'm a freaking fool. An idiot. It's a hard not life for us. Damn, dude. Oh, gotta end the stream, gang, because I gotta go pick up my mother from work. So, yeah, guys, tomorrow I'm going to stream the texturing of this helicopter.